Live. This is Father Jonathan Meyer, and it is the 20th week of Ordinary Time, but when you come to Mass, we'll be celebrating the Feast of the Assumption because it's also August 15th. So this is one of those weekends when you get a twofer, my people. That's right. Normally, we'll go to Mass on August 15th if it's the middle of the week, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever it might be. But this year, it's on a Sunday. So 2 for 1, here we go. And Mass on August 15th, in the midst of going through John chapter 6, the Bread of Life discourse, I want to make a relationship to this, okay? Mary is assumed body and soul at the end of her earthly life for one reason. Why? She is the mother of God. What does it mean to be a mother? It means that you have a child who dwells within you. You then spend the rest of your life caring and loving and serving that child. That's the life of someone who understands the true presence of the Eucharist. What happens to us when we receive Holy Communion, body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus at Holy Mass? We take Jesus into our bodies. He dwells within us. But then what are we also called to do? We're called to then serve and give our lives completely and totally to Him. That's right. Mary's Assumption is, in a certain sense, what was given to her because of her relationship with Christ, body, blood, soul, and divinity. We hear in John chapter 6, Jesus says that he who eats my flesh and drinks my blood remains in me and I in him. And I will raise him up in the last day. What's the assumption? But that Mary is being raised up on her last day. Why? Now Mary did receive the flesh and blood of Jesus in the Holy Eucharist. We know that John, the beloved disciple, took her into his home. He would have celebrated Mass for her. But she also received the body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus the moment that she conceived in the womb. We hear in our gospel passage today the story of the visitation, Mary and her cousin Elizabeth. And Elizabeth says, "How is it the mother of my Lord should come to me?" Powerful stuff. And it's all about the Eucharist. Mary leads us to the Eucharist. Mary is the mother of the Eucharist. Some questions for you. Luke chapter 1, 39, 56. Luke chapter 1, 39 through 56. What's the basic message of the story? What's the good news in this passage? What verse, image, or message spoke to you most in this reading? Who is Elizabeth and Zechariah? And what's their relationship to Mary? Who is the child in Elizabeth's womb? By calling Mary mother of my Lord, who does Mary carry within her? Who does Elizabeth recognize Mary to be? Why do we call Mary blessed? What part of Mary's song, the Magnificat, speaks most to your heart? Why did Mary only stay for 3 months? What part of this passage can you put into action this week? Thanks for joining us for Alive. Join us next week. Share this video. Send it to your friends. Be the saint that God is calling you to be. God bless.